everybody, welcome back to the Sky Lounge, and this is Peruse. Alright, so I am here on the east side of town, heading home, because I just got out of another open mic here at the Happy Earth Market in the east side of Las Vegas, and I'll tell you what, man, So I've gone to that open mic twice, 2 weeks in a row at this point, and I've got to say, it's fantastic. It's a great open mic area, Happy Earth Market. If you guys are ever in Las Vegas, head over to Happy Earth Market. Fantastic area, fantastic place, great people over there. Lots of goods and crafts for sale. So I'm not sponsored at all. I just want to give them a shout because they are so fucking dope. I love their energy. I love their vibe. And the cool thing about this open mic is it's not just comedy. It's also music, poetry, and it's fantastic. It's a really awesome, positive vibe every fucking time. And I've only gone 2 times, but I'm already assuming, like, it's such a fucking dope scene. And shout out to East Las Vegas, despite me berating the fuck out of East Las Vegas every time I can. It has some, hidden gems, and Happy Earth Market is absolutely one of them. And man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think I did not do well on my set today. And to be honest, I'm a very harsh critic on myself. I make sure that I know that I'm not the shit. I know I can improve, and so I did the same set I did yesterday for the open mic at the Nerd, and man, I just think it was weak. It was way too weak. And I actually posted the open mic set from last night on the Breathe In video that was posted about downtown Las Vegas. So you be the judge of that shit, because I will tell you right now, that was probably one of the worst ones I did in the short time I've done open mics in the last week. Yeah, seriously, oh my god, it's only been a week, but great stuff. I love doing open mics, man. I mean, the whole process, it's like kind of going to the gym at this point. Like, fuck, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. But, once you get yourself there, once you're part of the action, once you're part of the, ebb and flow of shit, it just feels right. It just feels fucking right. I know, like, I just gotta be on it, stay on top of it. And that's really it. I mean, any healthy habits, right? Not even healthy habits, any fucking habits, anything you want to, implement to yourself, it's all about consistency. We talked about this. We talked about this all the time. We talk about this any fucking time on the YouTube, podcast, whatever bullshit I got going on. I always talk about consistency. Consistency is key for a lot of things, boys and girls. Relationships too, abso-fucking-lutely relationships too. Yes. No, it's crazy, man. A lot of my friends, they're all in relationships. Some of them are married, and kudos to all of them. They kind of figured their shit out. Of course, no couple's perfect. Everybody has disagreements, whatever, but majority of them found some peace in it, and kudos to them. I'm living my little single life, and to be honest, I remember a couple years ago, I used to bitch and complain about being single all the fucking time. I used to say, I hate being single, I want to be in a relationship. And then it got to a point of, I'm never going to be in a fucking relationship, fuck this shit, I fucking hate people. But now I'm at this kind of middle point of, whatever happens, I don't really fucking care anymore. Doesn't really fucking matter. But, it just gets to this point where I feel like a lot of people may rush into relationships because of loneliness. Everyone gets lonely. Everyone does. And people's ultimate fear, I feel, is death, right? Some people, it's public speaking. I feel like a majority of folks out there, they fear death. They fear loneliness, they fear death, possibly public speaking, I don't fucking know, but it's curious, and you start wondering, like, wow, I mean, people really people really do, you know, at a certain point I thought, man, people just seem desperate for relationships, but it's you know, some people just seek companionship. And yeah, scientifically, you know, we're social creatures. Human beings are social creatures. We do need some level of companionship. We do need some level of intimacy. But you know, simultaneously, I'd argue, right? The reason why I go on the single route a lot and I don't really put myself out there most of the time, obviously fear. Obviously fear. I mean, if you don't admit to that, if you stay single and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be single forever, and you don't admit that there's genuine fear to commitment, like, you're fucking fooling yourself. Okay, so I'm man enough to admit that. Like, there's genuine fear about relationships where I'm like, I don't want to be fucking. I don't want to go through that shit again. I don't want to be fucking heartbroken. I don't want to be fucking, you know, going psychotic almost every fucking night from some pseudo alpha male bullshit, you know, thing that goes on in my brain. So, you know, despite all of that, you know, I always say, fuck it, man. You know, just this is the single life right now, and it's okay. It's okay. Just be present in the moment that you are. You know, be aware of what you are, but always try to improve, right? So for me, when I say what happens, like, that relationship shit is not on my priority anymore. It really isn't. Like, that might be one of the lowest things on my priority list, and so. That's the whole thing. Where are you going with this? I don't fucking know, man. I'm just saying, like, dude, people get lonely, all right? And people will do some stupid shit to try to get in relationships, but I just say, dude, slow it down. Understand who you are. Understand what, you know, things about yourself before you know, dive into that fucking swimming pool, man. Good God. I swear to you, people just get way too lonely, man. They do. And it just, they do some crazy shit. And you know why I say that? Because I've been down that road. I've been down that road of being just miserable, lonely, you know, walking about or even driving around to see what's going on in the world, you know, loitering in random places and shit, right? Suspicious behavior. Yeah, maybe, but it's just one lonely dude just trying to figure out life, I guess. But that's the thing. I was actually talking to my mom about this shit, and I found out, you know, we argue and debate all the time, and what I had to tell her was, listen, some shit in life will never get solved. Like, some shit in life will never get solved. And we kind of came into agreement about this, because we were talking about something, and then we got into this disagreement, and the ultimate point for us was like, dude, like, you don't know what the fuck is going to happen with life. Like, you just don't know. You never know what the fuck is going to happen with life. And finality is overrated. It doesn't really happen. Okay, finality to certain, you know, problems or whatever. It sometimes it just doesn't happen. Okay, it just doesn't. Like, I was saying this to my mom. I was like, dude, you know, before Dad died, you know, I assumed, like, I would solve all my bullshit problems with it. You know, before he passed away. I would have never thought he would have passed away. And, you know, when he did, it took me a while to kind of realize that. But, you know, not everything gets solved. Not everything has finality to it. Not everything has closure, right? And so you won't really feel that catharsis. And that's emptiness. That's emptiness. And that's okay. It's okay to have that. It's okay to really be a little empty, because that emptiness kind of helps you realize how human you are, right? It's weird to explain, but sadness, happiness, anger, all these emotions, you know, they're part of what makes the human experience so unique. They really are. They're absolutely what makes us unique. Obviously our intelligence, obviously our willpower, our fucking free will, the fact that we can make choices, you know, it's all part of the human experience. And my whole thing is always this: no matter how much negative shit happens, like, dude, it's only life, right? Life will always kick you in the dick. Life will always kick you in the dick. He keeps punching me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep punching me in the dick? Well, because that's life. And, you know, It's never going to stop. Life is always going to keep punching you in the dick. But you got to get up. You can't lay down. You can't give up. You can't lay down. You can't fall. You just can't. You got to tell yourself, fuck it, man. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do my shit. I'm going to go at it. Sounds like this is super depressing. I know! I can't help it. It's like super late at night. I'm sober. Boys and girls, just another note. I'm doing this thing for February, and this is a personal project. It's the fucking February guinea pig experiment for me. Pretty much what this equates to is no alcohol, no weed, and trying to eat clean as fuck. Meaning, low fat, low carbs, so no starches, none of that bullshit, no sugar. And majority of foods I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna start cooking really. No salt, that's the big thing. Butter, excessive oil, processed shit. All those things out the window. Soda, out the window. So for the next 28 or so days, I'm gonna be fucking miserable. I am. But at the same time, I feel I need this, right? Cleanses in that sense of the word. And one of the reasons why is because I love my debauchery. I love my debaucherous activities of smoking weed and oftentimes drinking. But most of the times what happens is that shit is self-destructive. And the problem also is when you don't recognize it. When you don't recognize that, hey, you're impeding shit you're supposed to be doing. This isn't good. You gotta fucking try to stop the shit, dude. What are you doing? So it's all about control, moderation, right? But for me, sometimes I lack that shit. I have a very addictive personality. I know that. A lot of people know that. Dude, what are you doing? It's a fucking green light, asshole. Dude, this guy's fucking drunk. What the fuck? What are you doing, you piece of shit? This fucking asshole is swerving right at the fucking green light, and I swear to God, this motherfucker is drunk. Piece of fucking shit. This dude is swerving like crazy. No, fuck this. I'm not getting near this motherfucker. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, dude. He's probably fucking drunk as shit. Are you serious? Fucking drunk driving is a fucking pet peeve now. After I started driving, these past 2-3 months, drunk driving is the most selfish, dumbest shit you can do. It really is. Okay, so follow me on this, because this is exactly what happens when you drink and drive, okay? You put a liquid into your body that alters the way you think and physically alters the way you behave, and sometimes in essence it fucks you up internally, right? Physically, internally. And so after you poison your body, you're gonna get behind the wheels in a 2-ton plus vehicle and fucking get behind the wheels on the road next to other people with the same exact weight or higher, and you're gonna play the game of chance of getting home. Fuck you. Oh my God, dude. Drunk drivers get fucked. Or you know what? Die. Just fucking die. Seriously. I don't give a fuck about your family. If you're a drunk fucking driver and you just figure, dude, I'm just gonna drink and drive. Yeah, why don't you fucking die, you piece of shit? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's really evil to say. Dude, no, it's not. You know what's evil? Drinking and driving. That shit's fucked up, man. And every fucking time I had to hear some shit, you can drink and drive a little bit. No, you really shouldn't, nor will I. Why the fuck would I do that? That's irresponsible as all shit. What the fuck? Poison your fucking body and try to do that shit? Have you ever tried to do anything normal with alcohol behind you? Have you guys? Really? And then you're telling me I could definitely drive on that? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. People try to defend fucking drinking and driving. Get fucked. So fucking stupid, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. It's because I have a great tolerance. No, that shit doesn't matter. All right? Alcohol still affects your body. That's science. That's fucking science. Fuck. I'm an angry motherfucker, dude. I really am. I get behind the wheels, turn into this fucking psycho. I mean, I already am a psycho, but the rage factor gets marinated on there like Salt Bae. Probably does marinate that shit, but I don't know, man. Like I said, every time I get behind the wheels, I understand people who want to murder people behind the wheels now. I do. I absolutely do. And man, I don't know. I don't know. Every fucking time I gotta see other drivers, I'm like, can you fuckers just follow the rules of the road? Can you just have some common courtesy and just follow the rules of the fucking road? Asshole. And I'll tell you a funny story. Not really funny, but like fucked up funny. A couple weeks back, there was a drunk driver here in Las Vegas, and while police officers pulled over another driver on the side of the road, this drunk asshole ran over the two cops. I forget what the state of the cops were. I feel like they were okay. I have to probably double check it, but this drunk asshole was so fucking drunk, he wasn't even aware of the fact that fucking officers were right by this car and ran over them. Like, really? Drunk driving is okay? Really? Okay, alright. I guess having a needle shoved up your ass is also okay too, but yeah, what do I know? What do I fucking know? Common sense is it. I swear to God, man. You know what I think it is too? I swear to God, it's technology. I swear to God, it has to be technology. I know I sound like the old man, like, you damn bitch! Everything's wrong! This is what's wrong with society! I know I sound like that, but simultaneously, dude, you have to really think about it. All this mobile technology that we have now, it allows us to just have this kind of false sense of security, false sense of living or whatever. And you just want to try to live vicariously through social media and through other people's judgments and thoughts. Like, dude, cool, whatever. But at the same time, you know, if you do that kind of dumbass, or if you try to live your life vicariously through, means of living through other people, I'll tell you one thing, that's not going to work out. It's not. It's really not. Try to live your own life. All right? How does that relate to drunk driving, son? Well, most of the times, drinking is a social habit. And I'll tell you one thing. Most of the people who try to drive after they drink, you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to be cool. They're trying to be like, yeah, dude, I can fucking drive. I'm fucking cool enough. I'm man enough. Or yeah, I'm the shit. I can drive drunk. And it's that kind of fucking boneheaded arrogance and ego that's just the downfall of society. It really is. Son, this was one of the most incoherent cruise peruses out there. Well, listen, it's 11:30 at night. Fuck you. I'm driving home. Alright, I'm a lazy piece of shit. All of this shit's coming off the top of my head. I just talk out of my ass sometimes, kids. It happens. Sometimes I'm okay at it, sometimes I'm terrible at it. Yeah, that's life. Such is life. Like I said, sometimes you don't get finale. And that's fine. That's totally fine, man. Because there's other fun shit in life, you know? Video games. Sex. Drugs and alcohol, I guess. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, dear. But hey, we are coming in hot here at home. So, boys and girls, make sure to live your life how you must. Follow me at the SCY Lounge and all links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents.